I'm going to be talking about 20 buildings they should add to Bloxburg. I'd like to point out that this will now be my first voiceover ever, so I hope it goes well. Okay, so 20 buildings to add to Bloxburg. These are just buildings I think would be helpful for role players or people who just want more buildings in Bloxburg, because it's a pretty small town for people that has over 100K in any given time. Okay, so the first thing I want to add is a school. This is just a given. So many role players have been asking for this just because, guys, we're using the city hall. We're not getting our intelligence level up, which would be really nice if we could get it just by being in the school building, I swear. And it's just not working, really. It's not. What I'm proposing you do is sorry, I really can't focus, is make a school. Don't care really where you put it, just think sensible. And then make it so you can have jobs there and learn there and stuff. You can have so many jobs: principal, teacher, lunch lady, janitor. Second thing is my own temporary territory, which is the airport. And I would love this if you could board an airplane and have to pay for it, but you'd be paying for a vacation. So it'd be like you were flying somewhere different. So you'd still be in the Bloxburg game, just not in Bloxburg, like the city. And I think it'd be cool if the vacation spots were, say it was Disney World. You would go, sorry, you would go to Disney, and you'd have to pay to go there, and the only day it was a vacation, you could have fun. This would be nice for role players who are stuck going to the campground as vacation, and to, just the beach. We need more places to go. We really do need more places to go again. 2 places. Okay. And then, third is daycare, which I think would just be nice if, say, it's summertime and you want to say, hey, it's summer. But then if you need to work and you don't have enough money for your bills on hand, but people kind of made you, roleplay, and they're just like, hey, will you adopt me? You don't have the heart to say no, so you ended up adopting them, and you really need to work but don't want to leave them home alone. I just think a daycare would be a good option. And you could really do a jobs at any of these, which would be nice because it gives you more jobs to do. And then the third thing I would do is the daycare. And I would not... I just did that. The fourth thing I would do is the pet shop, which they need to add pets. They really just do. And then, of course, they'd have to add a pet shop, so they really do need one. And the fifth thing is the hotel. Now, I understand people might be all like, yeah, but that takes away from us making our own hotels. Well, it'd be nice if there was always a hotel on hand. If there's always a restaurant on hand and people still do their own cute restaurants like Starbucks. I swear, I'm the cutest person who made Starbucks recently. Okay. So, and I think it could be more of a standard hotel that would leave places for creativity. So, I think a hotel would be nice. And then 6 is a pool. And I know there's a beach that's right over there. I know there is. But I'm just saying that a nice community pool would be good because they always have one everywhere. And it's a beach. It goes on forever. It would be nice for people who want to go swimming, especially for parents, for role players and role player moms and dads, so that if they could see their kids, it's just kind of okay, they're gonna go out there in the beach and then they're gonna pretend to drown because that's what some role players do, and that's when you're going, fuck. 7 is the art studio, and I would really, really like this because you could go there and buy paint, or you could just go there and you could just really do kind of whatever you want to do. But you could buy paint, or you could just work on paintings. And I think it'd be cool if they had a game pass where painting was free for a month. I think that would be cool if they got that and sold that there, because it'd be like they're selling paint. We spend a lot of money in paint builders, we really do. Okay, so sorry. 8, a music building where you could take music lessons. And I think it'd help if you want your major skill go up a little more for going there and paying to do it. And then it could say if you schedule it for Tuesday out of 3, every Tuesday out of 3 that you join in the game, it'd say, hey, do you want to do this for blank amount of money? And I won't charge you if you were too busy to go or something. And then 9 is another restaurant. I know we got Pizza Planet and Bloxburg and the ice cream place, but logical cities have more than 2 restaurants. 2.5, I guess. They just have more. I'll get more on that at number 18. So 10 is a theater. And what I would like for them to do is do a theater. They really sell popcorn or something, and have like a show on there, a movie or something that you can't watch on your TVs, on the TVs, and then when Bloxburg updates, they can just update and move the movies that were in the theater to the movies on the TV, and they can add new ones in the theater. And I think that'd be a cool way of doing it like usual. 11 is a bookstore, because books are amazing. You can buy books there, and it's a bookstore. Who says no to a bookstore? Sorry, guys. I like my bookstores. I really do. Okay. 12. The boat rental place. A boat rental place, which I pat myself on the back making this. So, boat rental place is where you can go. It'd kind of be on the water, ideally, where you could buy boats or rent boats, and you could go fishing on them, and they would hook on the back of your cars and stuff. I just think it'd be cool if Bloxburg added that so that you could buy boats. I think that would be so cool if they did that. Okay, 13. More boardwalk places. What I'm proposing is that they add different things in the boardwalk, because it doesn't feel like a boardwalk. It feels like a place to put a Ferris wheel, because you have nowhere else to put it. Put more things there, and it will feel more like a boardwalk. Boardwalks are bigger. Put something else there. So that kind of ties in with that. And then 14 is a playground. They have that, bench, a sitting area with trees in between the City Hall gym, Pizza Planet, nightclub, Boxy Burger. It's kind of in the middle, so in between that loop. And if they just put a playground there, that would be so nice. There are a million places to park around there. Just put a playground there. Or put a playground somewhere else. I don't really care. 15. Clothing store. It would just be a kind of another place like the hairdresser place where you could just customize character and new stuff, but it would make it more real for role players. You'd have more than one place. It's like, oh, I need to go shopping to buy something. And it's kind of going, we're buying the same things and role playing so many times. We have our fridge stocked with 78 potato chips. 16, plant store. I just think that'd be so good. They could do so many different things with plant store. They really could. I'm not really particular because I don't use plants that much, but it'd be so cute. Sell plants. Do a job. There's so many things you can do here. 17 is debatable. It's a hospital. I understand how that one's debatable, so if they don't add it, I won't be that disappointed, because I don't want to be able to die in Bloxburg. That would suck. Completely suck. What I'm saying is maybe they could make it so that if you role-playing and you feel like you're sick, you can go there and you can click one of the options and say, this is a problem, and then they could fix it, or you can be a doctor or something. And ideally, the doctors would make the most money. Just saying. Ideally, they would make more money than pizza delivery here. Just saying. Alright. 18 is donut shop. There needs to be more than one type of donut, because there are so many more types of donuts, and the fact that they update with more types of donuts and put in a donut shop. I don't care much. And the 19 is a trampoline place, kind of like Sky Zone or Airtime. If they don't add this, I don't think I'd be too disappointed. But the main reason I want to add this is to have someplace else to throw a party if you're role-playing, like a birthday party. You kind of are stuck at doing it at home, and if you really don't feel like building something new, it's just kind of, you don't really get time to do that in a roleplay, because a Bloxburg day is quite short, actually. And then nighttime is so bad. But what I'm saying is make it so that you could do a party there and pick things and have fun, and they can have a mission be eat up all their money with these new things, eat it all up, but add them. Just add them, and it would be so cool. Okay, and then 20 is a toy store. If they update with more toys like the unicorns and such, they should make a toy store. They really should. And even if they don't update with more toys, they still should make a toy store, because I think I think that would be really cool if they added a toy store, because then you could, if you're role playing and say I went into a rage about wanting a unicorn. I've done this so many times when role playing, and I feel so bad for people who are my moms at that point. I'll just like be spamming I want a unicorn, and you could go there and buy a unicorn. It won't be like, I'll get you a unicorn, but we'll never discuss this again. Okay, so that's 20 things they should add to Bloxburg. But before we finish, I want to get on with 21. I didn't know whether to put this in there. It's kind of not really a building they need to add in. It's something they need to do to a building. 21. Finish the observatory. For those of you that don't know, it's in the mountains, and you can either get there by climbing from the mine or going through the tunnel in your car. You need to make it so we can go in there and we can do things in there. You just need to, because it's just there and it's not really nice. I don't know, maybe update where you could use telescopes and do space stuff, and that would be cool. You know what? Add NASA there. Just add NASA Bloxburg, guys. Just add NASA Bloxburg. Yeah. Bye, guys.